Even though it seems so nice out, which it is, the fall is coming fast and furious. Every time I step into a store and I see all the sweaters out and it's like mid-August or August, I'm like, it's changing. So anyway, if you guys walk into those stores and want to know, I'd really like to purchase a few things and add to my basic wardrobe, what are the things that are trending? I'm going to tell you today. We'll discuss all the trends that came down the runway and which ones will work not only for your body type, but for your style and just for life in general. Welcome back to Secrets of a Stylist. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Kim. I'm a fashion stylist. For those of you who do, hello, welcome back. I'm so excited to see you guys. I had a bunch of comments on my last videos asking where I was. I'm sorry, I took a little break. I actually have a big project that I'm working on that I'm gonna announce soon. So I sort of had to give my time to that and a few family visits that I had to squeeze in. So anyway, come September, I am back on my game. Videos are coming out and I'm so excited to hang out with you guys. Anyway, I don't like to do too much talking. I like to get straight into the meat, but remember to say hi to me down below. I love that. Tell me where you live and what you were doing when you're watching this video, what you're drinking. Chardonnay, coffee, water, or something even greater, let me know. Okay, fall trends. So you can't really talk about fall trends, of course, without talking about knitwear. It's one of the things that comes in every year, of course, because the weather changes for most of us. Even if you're in a hotter climate, it still changes for you too. California, Florida, it gets cooler at night. You guys need some of those knits. So the trends that came down the runway that you're gonna start to see translate into our everyday fashion, like matching monochromatic knitwear. So cute. Like turtlenecks, long sleeve with matching long skirts. I love that. Long knit pants with like knit vests. So knit vests are huge right now. They're coming in. The Fair Isle sweaters, it's another trend. I'm gonna throw it in with the knits because it is a knitwear. So like après-ski, that vibe is so cute. Find some sweaters like that. They have open cardigans, high neck, whatever you want. Pair it with a pair of jeans, a pair of corduroy pants, whatever your style is, or even a skirt. Such a cute look. I love that. Fringe, which is a trend that is also in knitwear. It's just really cute. So if you're out there and you're starting to look for yourself for fall, some of the things that I really love, I love the fringe actually. I saw this wrap sweater by Mother. It has fringe on it. I'm like, I definitely need that sweater. That's going in my wardrobe. It'll look good with a pair of runners and jeans. I love the matching sets. So turtleneck with the matching pants or midi skirt. So classy, easy to wear. Throw it on with a pair of chunky loafers. So many different styles for your body type. So if you are an ectomorph, like long and lean, you want to get one of those skirts that moves a little bit more. If you're someone that has an inverted triangle body like me, I like to have a more of an A-line head on the bottom of the knitwear because then it gives me a little more volume on the bottom. So you just kind of adapt those things for what your body type is. The colors that are coming in, that is crazy this year. The knitwear is like splashes of color everywhere, and it also is like all the nudes and the browns and the tans. So really, the world is your oyster this year. There's gonna be so many great things out there in the stores. Choose the ones that work for your body type, the colors that you love. You literally can't go wrong. The next trend that is out there is fringe. So there is so many different types of fringe. There was like the grungy 90s fringe is coming out on the leather jackets, but again, you can see the fringe on the sweaters. There's fringe on dresses, sort of like a throwback to like the 20s flapper style dresses. We saw those on the runway. So if you're someone who really likes fringe, regardless of your style and your body type, there is so many different things out there for you. It's all kind of a trend. I actually really like fringe. To me, it's just like adds a little element of playfulness in your wardrobe. So whatever that is for you, if that's something that you're interested in, get out there, see what there is. Let me know if you have any favorite finds and what you actually end up buying. Silk, lace, dresses. I saw this on the runway. This is so pretty. This is one of my favorite trends. I personally like to dress this way. So there's a lot of lace, silk, almost like a slip. They came down the runway. This is actually one of my favorite styles. I have a bunch of dresses like this. I personally just love the material. Here's the great thing about those slip dresses. And again, it depends on your body type, which one you want to wear, but I often get the ones that have a little bit wider strap if I'm wearing them on their own. There's a bunch of companies, Christine Lingerie, they make ones, some of my favorite. I'll leave a link to them down below. Really high quality silk. I've actually layered with a really thin wool turtleneck. You throw the silk dress on top, a pair of army boots, and a long great coat. Such a fun look. There's a lot of great ways that you can pair them. If you're interested and you're confused and you see them in the stores, go home or buy it and take it home and type in silk lace, dress, street style. And then you'll see a bunch of different ways that you can wear it. It'll give you a bunch of ideas because you can throw them on if you're more of a classic with a blazer, with a pair of loafers. If you like a little more grungy and edgy, you can throw them on with your runners and maybe a leather jacket. There's just so many different ways to wear this dress. If you're more classic, you can also throw on like a white shirt, tie it. So cute. Anyway, just Google it. Anything you Google, put in street style after. That is my tip for you. And you will find a bunch of examples that work for you. Okay, the puffer jacket came down the runway. So for me, I'm from Toronto and it gets cold, and so for us, the puffer jacket is kind of something that we all just have. I have an absolutely beautiful long black one that I wear to take my dog out and just to do my running around. So to me, typically it's not fashion. However, I really actually love this trend because they came out in like bright colors, cool designs, quilted puffers and like big collars, fun belts. So I love any of those type of takes on it. Like, do I want to wear a hot pink really cool puffer? Yeah, I do. I love my black classic one, but if I'm actually gonna go out and be fun and be warm as well, that to me sounds like a fantastic idea. There's also a bunch of takes on this, on short jackets, and like they did some puffer dresses. So you'll see these adaptations coming into when you're shopping. I think it's a really fun trend. The vest, the jacket, not only do you get to be warm, you also get to look really cool and add like a touch of style to your outfit. Okay, sequins is also one of the trends for fall 2021. Okay, so here's the thing about sequins. It came out on bags, on shoes, on dresses, on pants. It's sort of like classed up more than you would think in your mind of like when you think of sequins. It's a lot more classy, a lot more dainty, a little sparkle. Sequins isn't per se like my personal favorite trend. However, oddly enough, I do actually have a pair of Golden Goose runners that are gold sequins. I mean, it's more like gold dust. It's very small, but I like them. I've had them for a long time, and I kind of find that they go with anything. So here's the thing about sequins. Let's say you bought a pair of sequins runners. If they're in a neutral, like gold or silver, they actually work with anything. Like I'll throw those gold runners on with this blue dress or with like a pair of jeans. It can go far. One thing I would say is stay away from buying sequins on like designer items unless you have an unlimited wardrobe and budget. But you don't want to put your money into a trend. So like I saw this Chanel 19, which is like a really great bag. It's been around for a long time. They did it in sequins. That is not something I would advise you to buy because the sequins is going to go out of style and everyone is going to know, ooh, that bag is from 2021. You can't actually keep using, I mean, you can keep using it. You can just rock your sequins every day. But what I'm saying is if you don't have that kind of budget, to make sure that you spend it on things that maybe work for you. Maybe it's a pair of like really cool sequins nylons, or maybe you go to the thrift store and you find a really cool little sequins dress. Maybe it cost you $7. Perfect, fun trend, add it to the wardrobe, cost you nothing. So if sequins is your thing and you see some things out there and you really like to have it and have fun with it, I'm saying go for it. It's out there. I really like it. Just don't spend a lot of money on it. There's a crop trend coming in for 2021. This is really interesting, and I would like to mention that it doesn't work for every body type, but you're gonna start to see like really cropped blazers, shirts, silk shirts, like classy items that you would expect the line of the item to keep going, they are going to be cut off. So if you're someone with like an hourglass body type, this is amazing for you because it's gonna cut right at your waist. It's gonna look super cute. You're gonna look fantastic. Any of those blazers, really trendy. Imagine a pair of high-rise jeans, a little tiny crop blazer. That's very cool. Like that will work for you, especially if you are smaller on the top. That's a great piece for you. If you're bigger on the top and smaller on the bottom, it doesn't necessarily work. You always wanna think about balancing out your body. But I'm just more like giving you the info. So if you're interested and you see all these crop pieces, it's a trend, and maybe there's one that's out there that works for you. The midi skirt, I'm not sure I would totally call this a trend, although it is being forecasted as a trend and it was on the runways, so we're gonna have to go with that. But it's a trend right now. So sometimes the hemline is really short. Some years you're like, whoa, it's all about the short skirts. This year, fall 2021, is the midi skirt. I've seen it come out so many different ways. The midi skirt is like flowing, it's in wool, it's in silk, it's box pleated, it's knife pleated. Very cool renditions and colors. I'm a fan of the midi skirt, the dress that I'm wearing right now, which is from Evernew, in case you guys are wondering. I'll put a link down below because I know you're gonna ask me. It is also a midi length. I really like that. I feel like it's a fun, I'm 5'4", and so the question is, can I wear a midi skirt? I always get asked that. It really just depends on how you pair your shoes and what your body type is and what the cut of the garment is. So the answer is yes, anyone can wear it. I'm 5'4", I wear it all the time, and it's actually one of my favorite cuts. I feel like it's really classy, it's easy to wear, and also in the summer as it cools down, I feel like I'm a little warmer. If I have like a midi length on, I just really like it. But anyway, if you're wondering and you're seeing them start to come out in the stores, definitely try them on and see if they work for your body type. Again, if you're looking for ideas, how do I wear the midi skirt? Midi skirt street style. Google that. Midi skirt street style, and then if you have a color, let's say you found a midi skirt, it's red. Add that in there, or it's pink, or whatever, or with blazer. Just put in the whole phrase, it will come up, it'll give you a million ideas. I tell you guys this all the time. It is a fantastic tip for learning how to get a vision for some of those pieces. The last thing I'm gonna end with, which is really interesting, is the little black dress is also a trend, and we also saw it coming down the runway. This is kind of like something I love about this is having a black dress in your wardrobe is a basic. And if you watch my channel, you know I'm always hammering on the basics because really it's how you get dressed, and it's the pieces that you actually need in order to get out the door quickly. So the little black dress this year came down the runway is very structured, super tailored. I actually really love this look. It's like so classy for fall. So imagine long sleeves, knitted, sleek, kind of tight. There's also shorter, like flowing kind of baby dolls. They came in all different lengths and sizes. So big shoulders, structured, a tuxedo dress, baby dolls. You'll see them all. So any of them that are out there, I would suggest definitely grabbing one for your wardrobe. Having one is gonna be so beneficial to you. So pick one that works for your body type, and if you really wanna be on trend, the structured one is 2021. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm happy to be back with you guys. So remember, all of these trends, they come into the stores, adapt them for what works for you. There's so many different things out there. Have fun, enjoy it, don't stress. You should just enjoy life. Anyway, I'm excited to see you guys. Remember to say hello to me down below. And also remember to hit the subscribe button. So close to 100,000 followers, which is very fun for me. And I love you guys, and I love you constantly checking up on me and talking to me. So keep doing that. See you on the next video.